not going to use very often, but you have a lot of sustain as Red will get the big one.
Oh, yeah. High value. Canyon wasting a bit of time here. He's going to look for Canna towards the top side. And yeah, Winter's Wrath connects and you get its free flash as all of that information was available for Canna.
Yeah. I mean, he knew that Canyon was there. He was on Dread's Groms, which Dread did see. So
another beat drop is going to connect there as Kellen. Prowling projectile comes out. He had you and me, I believe, available. So it was just sort of pretending to be ready for death.
Canyon wants to push the issue further.
Yeah, Cannon doesn't have smite, have flash, remember, as Permafrost is going to be there. Stuns are down as, yeah, that is going to be first blood going over to Nogari. He's now down to sub 100, but Dread cannot actually catch up, and Canyon can now turn into a Mordekaiser. Just have a great time.
I mean, what are you doing, Dread? You gotta be really careful. You do not win those, by the way.
Yeah, this whole wave is going to be shoved towards the turret, and Cannon's not going to be Divide goes a little bit wide there.
It was a really cool idea to try to punish the Unbound Soul going back. Yeah. Shuffle there from max range, but he misses.
Ooh, Canyon also going to get snared up. There's the beat drop, there's the encore. Every single button is pressed, and Effort's going to pick up the kill. Dread now in that front line as well, and Deokdam could do absolutely nothing to save the jungler. That is the first kill going over to Nongshim, getting some revenge against Canyon.
BDD doesn't even have to ult here. Showmaker's ultless, so BDD has a lot of pressure in the mid lane too. It's really unfortunate for Nongshim that there's no great objective to take after this huge pick does go down, but it's gold. Well,
there's the final chapter as ulti comes through from Deokdam, but he gets snared up. Nongshim, they do get out, but Ghost, no flash. Still, I think that Nongshim have enough control of this area. Shirley should go over to them.
Showmaker has ult.
Yeah, Canyon going to come through yet again. Snare comes down. They're not able to actually stop this, but in the Thunderdome now is Nongshim looking for a way out. There's the final chapter. Flash comes through from Canna. Dawning Shadow there as well. As Canyon's going down extremely low. He heartbreaks, but in goes Showmaker. Finds a huge Emperor's Divide. The Seraphine is already dead as Nogari's going down very, very low effort. Also still in there as Showmaker's trying to get the autos as BDD kiting this one out. Deokdam wants it, and he does pick up that final kill, but can he catch up and get the rest as he skates on through? Effort's gonna go down. That's the Quadra.
Quadra kill for the Zeri. We've seen this so many times in both games. Nongshim thought they had the answer to the Zeri, and they were wrong. They were sorely mistaken. This time around, at least Nongshim was able to secure the objective first. We did not see a great engage here on the side of Damwon Kia, and it looked like, okay, maybe this is winnable, but look at all that poke damage coming through. They secure the Drake, and now they're trapped in the pit. They don't want to expend flashes. BDD's here, does have his ultimate, so they're thinking, okay, let's try to turn this. And they almost are able to do so, but look at Deokdam. He's not caught by the ultimate. He's here on the edge. And he doesn't even have to cleanse. Like, he's just ready to 1v5.
Dread also missed his flash over the wall. Deokdam was able to continue that onslaught with the ultimate.
In these longer fights, Seraphine is not going to be able to compete, and nor will Senna. Neither of them will. Even 2v1 will they be able to compete with this Zeri damage. If you don't kill the Zeri early, you're going to have a big problem.
True. As we have a look at this one from Deokdam's perspective as well.
Like, they bought so much time, and then by the time that Showmaker ults, the fight is just so over. He kind of flashed as well in the pit because he was like, okay, if we just get one more second, like maybe we have the best Seraphine ult ever, but it doesn't catch him. Notice his cleanse is not even used.
Yeah, it was a really nice jet set over the wall as well.
Just chases super well. Now this is real desperation here from Nongshim.
Well, Nogari has the cat, gonna bring it on over. It's Sejuani on Bristle with a cat on a book. A lot of things piled up on top of things as now Canyon in the back of the pit. BDD going to try that play once more. The rest of Nongshim not going to engage too early. Does Damwon have control of this Drake? As yeah, Cannon was looking for a Death Realm opportunity. As the Drake going down very, very low. Dread gets into that backline as it's Canyon that locks that one down. There's the Emperor's Divide as Showmaker gets rid of Dread. He goes down extraordinarily low, but the Azir locks down the kill. Effort gonna get taken out, and Damwon Kia are obliterating this team fight. They take everything, and Nongshim are running for the hills.
Oh no!
They're not getting out of this one. Ghost is gonna go down as well.
And the positioning of Deokdam has just been so good that there is just no... Even though it's trying to, isn't working like Nongshim planned.
Well, Dread's decoy is going to get stunned up. Warrior Trickster does get him under his inner turret, but that means that Nogari takes away the outer up there towards the top side. You've got Showmaker splitting on the bottom side of the map as well, as now Nogari's going to have to Arctic Assault to get himself out. Let's see whether Dread actually manages to catch up with Bristle and Sejuani here. Cyclone comes through. Nogari trying to keep himself alive for as long as possible. Teleports are coming in. He's going to be taken down, though, as BDD locks that one up.
The trap.
Also teleported in, but they've lost their Sejuani, and there's not too much more that they can do here as Canyon kind of trapped in the Death Realm right now as BDD went too far forward. Deokdam now, it's his turn to lay down the fire, and it's a double kill once again. The Cat's also able to pick up the Mordekaiser as the Death Realm just didn't do enough. Canyon survived for way too long.
And this was just Nongshim getting greedy here. Kia lost Nuggery, and when you see them moving forward like that, you have to know.
Really, really smart. As we are going to check out the Emperor's Divide, throwing counter back, and yeah, he's permanently frosty, and Nuggery's going to pick up that kill. Congratulations to him. I do want to talk about that moment, because that was exactly what we were talking about. The Viego with the Yuumi, if they're just together, the two of them, then Death Realm is so powerful. But Deokdam's standing there, and so Kellen gets to find his way out, and then you've got Canyon slinking into the mist, and it's not that wombo combo that you're expecting that the Mordekaiser can provide. It's just well played by Damwon positionally in order to make sure that they were going to be okay.
If Nongshim have a different mid laner than the Yone, like if they have a Swain, they can play these fights so much more slowly and so much more adeptly and play around Kana's passive, and there's ways to do this completely differently, but because they picked the Yone, they're just all in all the time, and it's such a one-dimensional comp.
Well, Nogari gets the bad news. There's loads of people there. Second activation of the Cyclone is going to be able to get the knock up here on the Sejuani, who just looks to get her way out. Throws the Glacial Prisoners. Now Showmaker will just obliterate effort. Yeah, it's pretty much an afterthought. Dread's also going to go down, and once again they chase the pig, and once again it's a mistake.
I mean, the only thing that this comp could do now as Nongshim is get picks and try to layer CC, and BDD's like, I can ult him, maybe we can kill him, but this exact situation happened just moments before, except this time Damwon Kia are better set up for it. They bait this in. Yeah, well, they're going to trade a Baron for a second Drake here, and as Damwon Kia, you're feeling very good about this exchange. Nongshim, they don't have a choice.
Do they get the Drake?
Yeah, that's a good question. No, they do not. Too much damage here on Deokdam, who has 3 items now. He's 8-0 in 3 of this game. But Nongshim just really, I think, one way of looking at this is like, wow, you didn't learn from your past mistake, but I think the more truthful way of looking at it is Nongshim can only try to pick one player at this point. Like, that's their only function, and they will never win a straight-up 5v5 team fight unless they pick somebody like 4 times. But this is a 15-6 kill game. It's an 8,000 gold lead. So your best chance is to try to kill the Sejuani, and even that is desperation.
Yeah. So Nogari starts this one off by missing an ultimate. The Showmaker doesn't. So
just doesn't even matter.
Yeah, real dead Canna, as we I think we'll see the next replay as well after this one.
Yeah.
Nogari face checking, but this gets more and more difficult as the time goes on. And look at it. It's BDD and Dread, and Nogari has 3 armor items. I mean, effort's there as well doing physical damage.
If Seraphine is here, maybe you do enough damage, but she's not, and you don't. And you trade down, and you lose Baron, and you lose Soul Point, and you've lost the game.
And also, BDD's going for the Chovy build here as well, and I
don't think it was the right call.
We didn't think it was the right call then, and I think it's definitely not the right call now.
Not from behind, especially.
Absolutely not, especially when you don't have that much damage either. As now Dread going to have to blast cone his way out to relative safety, but how much safety is it? Monkey versus Pigeon, and Showmaker's going to shift some sands and look for it. Nimbus Strike is going to get him over that wall though, so he should be okay. As now Canyon trying to get himself out of dodge, and will do so as BDD back to his Unbound Soul. As Damwon Kia, yeah, they are. They're just dotting some I's and crossing some T's.
Yeah, they will just end this game if Nongshim try anything. And otherwise, we'll just continue to crash these waves in until the next Drake spawns.
Yeah, beat drop not going to land here by Ghost. Stendo Beam starting to do some work here as well. Glacial Prison is going to connect as BDD takes this as his opportunity to engage, gets back and leaves Dread by himself as Deokdam ults. Now the party has started as he dashes forward. Emperor's Divide is huge as well. It's a double kill for Kellen, of all people, as Nogari's just fighting Mordekaiser in his own death realm and will send him to it as well. As Deokdam now looking to lock down some Nexus turrets, and I think this one's done.
It 100% is, and I think it was done a while back, but Nongshim now just unable to even defend here.
Yeah, Ghost trying to come on over and desperately clear out waves as Showmaker is going to find effort one more time. These Sand Soldiers just tear through the center, and yet nothing that Ghost can do. His former team bearing down on him. The Nexus will go down, and it's a swift 2-0 for Dom1. And it's also inconsequential. That's the worst part, is this disconnect between Dread and BDD was pretty sad, but honestly, the game was over.
It was over, but it does feel bad at these final moments when this sort of domination does come through. He's like, I'm gonna port back. as if his health bar is relevant. As Deokdam's just like, oh, yep, I'm gonna use this minion to take the aggro and then siege the turret. It's... You know, the top of the LCK right now, we have a region that is very top-heavy right now, but it just feels like the top gets higher and higher. Dom1 looks better and better every series.
Yeah, but it's also like, it used to be, like in the spring season, it was T1 and no one else. Now, at least,